Well, greetings and hello. I'm Max Crowley, and welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII, set number 2, part, I guess this would be 4, and just something of quick note, I didn't do any, grinding or anything off camera, but I did stock up on 100 of as many spells as I could get. I junctioned Quistis with 100 waters to her magic, which upped it quite a bit. And I junctioned myself with 100 cures, which upped my spirit, which I think is magic defense. I'm not sure. Also, I was about to say, did I just get in a random battle right there? I mentioned earlier that... Oh, God. Okay, junction magic. Now pay attention. I'll be explaining how to utilize the magic you have stocked. Alright, I'm going to talk over this. You can just read it if you want. But I had mentioned how I didn't see much point in draw casting. I'd like to amend that. It's kind of useful if they have, stat healing magic or, health magic that you want to use without wasting your own. So... there is a slight use to it. I used it quite a bit when I was screwing around. I didn't really grind, so anyone who's sitting there going, "Oh, you're over-leveled," don't even bother with that, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, your enemies actually level with you in this game. Something that people have a bit of contention to. But... I didn't do that. I just kind of stocked as much magic as I, 100. You can only hold 100 of every spell as I could, just because, I had to do some stuff. And I did level up some GF abilities, which is best done at the beach, fighting those little fish monsters. Each fish gives you 3 AP apiece, and I was averaging about 6 to 9, I think, AP a battle, which was helpful. Oh! You gotta use your gunblade? I already know. Alright, let's go. And go we shall. Objective. To obtain a low-level Guardian Force, a Seed member must support. Are you ready? Yes. I'm ready. I'm his support. Instructor number 14, Quistis Trep. Select a time limit. Choose one suited to your abilities. Challenging yet reasonable. Alright. In this game, it's a little bit different than other Final Fantasies before or after. You don't actually get paid money or gil by defeating monsters. You get paid at set intervals, like a salary, basically, based on your seed rank. And one thing to do to help your seed rank is to do certain things. Like for this instance, the more time, or the less time you have left when you defeat Infrit, the higher your rank is and the less time. So, just to be kind of cocky, I'm going to go with 10 minutes. Very well, good luck. Because if I recall, I can do it in 10 minutes. Boy, these guys look goofy. And of course, a little tip is, Quistis is going to talk a lot. Ignore her. And I'm not even gonna, try to read the stuff. I'm just going straight for him. Whatever. Yeah, you're trying to keep me relaxed in a giant fucking lava cave. Don't bother with, you're gonna get some random battles. Beat these guys as fast as you can. Don't be drawing... Now, your time limit only lasts as long as... until you defeat Infrit. After that, you can take as long as you want getting out. So, don't screw around until you've beaten him. Wow, I just did that in one shot. Yay! And again, I hope the sound's coming through. I got an awful lot of noise outside, which I'm not too thrilled with. But, you know. Alright, yeah. I don't really think is there anything. Oh, draw point. Nope, I already have 100 fires for both of them, which I got from the bugs. The bugs outside. Oh, crapola. Yeah, alright. Screw using Blizzard. Oh, ow. I don't think they have anything I want. Nope. Also, I forgot. Every time you attack a bomb, it starts to get bigger, I believe, and then sooner or later it will try to explode. Or I could be mistaken. Alright, now here's the thing. If you get the ability boost, hold, select, and you'll see this little hand come up. And you begin to tap the X button whenever it's not X'd out, or the square button whenever it's not X'd out. And you get your boost. God damn, that seems way too loud. So I'm going to turn that down a little bit. And yeah, so there's your first Guardian Force attack, Shiva's Diamond Dust. Now again, remember, think of me as a little kid having only played, you know, very low level, no cinematic games. And the first time I did that, you know, summoned Shiva or Quetzalcoatl, and I was like, holy shit, this game is awesome. I don't, holy, ugly ass son of a bitch. Ah. Stop it, stop it. No time for your shenanigans. Your nanigans of Shin. Alright. This thing's kind of a wizard thing, so I would totally scan it if I wasn't hurting for time, and yeah, fuck you, buddy! That was ridiculously easy. But perhaps my cockiness will get the best of me. I don't know what happens if you run out of time. I don't think I've ever I think maybe you just get a really bad rank. And of course, the higher your rank, the more you get paid. Yeah, okay. I don't have time to read this. Bring it on. Okay, this is it. Are you ready? What? Well, he just kind of like throws his hand out. Seemed confident enough. Holy giant fire crotch, Batman. I got 5 minutes. I expected to have a little more time here. Alright. So obviously, Infrit is fire, so we want to use ice. Oh. I should probably scan him, just to kind of give you a hint of what he's all about. But maybe if I'm not so low on time. He's the toughest thing you've fought so far, but honestly, you shouldn't have any trouble. And I believe the max for your boost, and you have to actually learn the ability boost to do what I'm doing, but I believe the max is like 250, and some people just don't have a long enough animation for that. They have Shiva! Obviously, old Infrit knows our ice bitch. I don't know how much health he has. I think he only has like 1,000 something. Well, I know how to find out. Not bad for a human. I suppose I should be doing a monster voice like, not bad for a human. Or some stupid crap. Ow, that hurt. Okay, he's got 300 and some HP left. Now, he absorbs fire. Don't use fire. Fire is bad. Now, the guide, or not so much the guide, but everyone says you should really wait, like right down to the wire, like 25, 20 seconds left before you kill him. And I could take him out with one Shiva, but 100, so that should be... And also, some people say, you shouldn't use the magic because it makes you weaker. But really, you just kind of have to avoid using the magic that you junction. Impudent humans. I jump up and punch you in the fucking body. My hand's so big. Does he have anything good? See, here we go. We can draw, cast some cure on ourselves. And you see it doesn't do a whole lot. And I'm not really going to try to push it down to the wire because I know more ways to get a really high seed rank, to get the top seed rank, pretty much any time I want it. Excuse me. So, not all that concerned with it. Fire! Ow, my whole body is engulfed in flames. Now, I don't know if you can hear it, but for me to lose to a human, very well, I will join you. But I always hear it. Whenever Quistis cracks her whip, I swear, right at the same time, there's inside the sound effect of the cracking, you can hear an, oh! Like somebody, I didn't get any XP. What, the balls? Yes, here's some of the things. HP junction. And I'm not going to change any of these names. I believe when I first played this game, I changed his name to Pyro, but alright. Good, you got yourself a Guardian Force. If you junction that Guardian Force, I'm not going to call it GF, I'm going to call it Guardian Force, you'll be able to use the Elemental Junction ability. Here's an explanation on elements. Oh, good God Almighty. So anyway, yes. I guess I'll just talk over this. You see how he's obviously got some things junctioned. So obviously if he used those spells, he would weaken himself. And doing that, obviously you would want to use the spells that you've junctioned to certain stats because they would get weaker. Which is true, but I find a lot of the spells that you could junction to get really, good, stats with, isn't really that useful in battle anyway. And I'm going to show you some tricks later on that I've found to get, higher stats. Now, I know one of the common complaints of this game is, you really can just make massively overpowered, party that just can't be hurt by anything. But, that depends on if you're good at the junction system. And a lot of people aren't. I know many people who played this game and just hit the auto junction for everything. Obviously, she's just explaining how you can junction magic, that you can be protected against certain elements, certain stats, effects, and actually absorb them. Alright. Yes. So, now that we got Infrit, who's only a level 1, we're going to junction him. Now, when junctioning a Guardian Force, you actually get kind of affinity with them, and which means, obviously they come out a lot faster. Oh, in case you wonder where I got the 100 waters, I used an ability right here. I used ice water magic, and I actually refined the fish fins, which is pretty handy. Boost that up. Alright, now here you can go into our GF thing, our Guardian Force, and he's learning Summon Magic 10% thing. That will make his attack better But first we're gonna learn boost because it's cheap. And now that we're on our way out, we can kind of screw around as much as we want, but I don't really think so. But as I was saying, let's say you're using Shiva, and Shiva and Infrit don't like each other, obviously, so the only reason I junctioned it to me is because, well, it's my goddamn Guardian Force. So, but for instance, like if you start using lots of fire spells, your affinity with Shiva will go down, and obviously if you use lots of Blizzard, your affinity with Infrit will go down. Which is kind of a cool thing. And of course, the more you use them, the more that you gain affinity with them. Goddamn bomb. But I don't really know if I have to sit here and explain things. It's just something that seems like I should do. But maybe I should stop and just like play the game. I noticed that with my Super Punch-Out thing, in addition to fucking me up, talking, which totally screwed me over, I spent more time trying to explain things than I did anything else, so... maybe I'll just stop trying to explain so much and kind of just leave it to, if you have a question, ask me in the comments. So I'm just gonna... Then again, what am I gonna do with all these random battles? We'll see what I do. I don't know. I'm still pretty new at this. You're dead. Wow, look at that. I don't believe he's got a lot of health points to begin with. Yeah, the M Stone piece. 1 AP. You're useless to me! And of course I sat down without anything to drink. Good on me. But hey, we should have passed our test. Random battles. Some of the random battles in this game can get pretty damn tedious. But, oh god, only one bomb. What chance do you have, really? I mean, look at you. You're just one little bomb. And I'm trying to remember if it was this game or some other game. I know in some games the bombs are extremely dangerous. I'm thinking it must not have been this game because I'm not seeming to be having too much trouble. I hope the graphics aren't too bad. Obviously, I'm not playing this on a PC or anything, so I couldn't, I know a lot of people do graphical mods. Nope, this is just the original PlayStation 1, disc. And I kind of love how, like, older games that were hand-drawn or... Oh, where'd they go? Bastards, they left me. I could be dead. But older games that are kind of hand-drawn and things like that hold up so much better than your early 3D games. That just cracks me up on so many levels. Like, for instance, I will play it. Final Fantasy VII looks horrible compared to today's standards. But, alright. And can't actually control... God, I'm huge. I need to get back to the road. I don't think you get attacked as much on the road. Oh my god, one bug, and I got a first strike chance. Oh, dude, you have no chance at this. See, can you hear it? Can you hear the... Oh! When Quistis whips something, I swear to God, you can hear it. It's... I think they actually probably did add someone cringing sound, but I could be wrong. Shiva leveled up. And obviously, because I'm not going to grind or do anything like farming on camera. Willingly, I'm not going to willingly fight a lot of battles and stuff. But I'm not having a lot of choice here. But, that is the nature of this kind of RPG. You fight a lot of random encounters. Now, you see, because you can see how much stronger I am now. I mean, you see, Quistis, she's only doing like 64, but when I pull the trigger, I mean, I'm doing pretty massive damage right now. I mean, let's see what it is without me hitting the trigger. And hitting the trigger is very important. You see, only 171. Still quite a bit, but not as much as, obviously, you got to pull the trigger. Which is, I guess, a nice little touch. considering Squall and his gun blade.